Well, my employment is over soon, I will collect my payment, I had been sick, and to be honest, I'm at a loss for words on where Hypergriff is taking Arknight's Endfield. I know I'm kinda late to the party and all, but I still need to talk about this as a content creator for this so-called potential game. But man, this meme is so true. Anyways, as many of you probably just saw from my post in the community tab of my channel, I wasn't too happy with the changes to the dodge mechanic. And others are probably very split on this matter, saying that it's just a gacha game and it should be casual, while others think that buffing dodge was stupid since it stripped the game from additional depth. Me, personally, I'm kinda sad about it with those people, but it's not like a huge deal breaker for me. I am still gonna cover the game regardless, but like, damn, I just can't understand it. Why the developers decided to make such a drastic change to the core gameplay elements such as dodging. I understand that they might have felt like it was too difficult, or maybe new players would find it unappealing if Endfield had Dark Souls level mechanics, but I think that the best solution was to make it easy to learn but hard to master. Take for example movement from Titanfall 2. You learn to wall run, double jump and slide almost immediately after booting up the game, but the game stops giving you hints for the movement there and forces you to learn yourself how to carry your momentum and stay mobile. And this is what it means to be easy to learn but hard to master. The game teaches you the ropes of dodging, but lets you figure out the rest with your own scope and eventually become good at it. And just stripping away the nuances of the dodge, such as the consequences of it, just made the game more Genshified. And I already made a video about it, so go check it out if you haven't before, link in the description. Fortunately, there is still the base management side of the game, which gives me some hope that we haven't strayed too far off the original developer's vision for the game, and I just pray that they won't go, oh, let's just give the players blueprints to immediately let them create the best automated resource collecting route, since they asked for easier base management. And I think I don't really need to explain why this would be a dumb move, since it will take away all the fun strategy aspects that it offers, but frankly that's already what they kinda did with the dodge, so now I'm worried about the base building too. And now I gotta ask the Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact community of fellow gacha gamers, just why? Why are you trying to ruin the fun for others? I understand that you have good intentions and all, but your actions have the opposite effect of what the actual Endfield community wants. And probably like 98% of all of you are gonna go, oh my god, this game is so cool, play it for a day, approach the section of the intro where you do the base building and walk away saying, it's so boring. I just can't understand why you care so much about something that you won't even play that long, if even at all. It's almost like you want to bury this game 6 feet under purposefully so that Genshin or Wuthering Waves will stay on top the biased gacha game revenue monthly charts. But hey, I don't wanna accuse anybody of any misdeed, since the Genshin Impact community is known for being so nice and not causing a ruckus on every corner. So I guess treat it lightly. I know that the goal of a game should be to appeal to the most players as possible, but it's clear from the start that Hypergriff has taken the route of appealing to the smaller group of people within the main gacha community that played older MMORPGs, that sometimes even went to be nominated for Game of the Year. The thing is that right now Arknight's Endfield is now on the crossroads between what the devs want for the game and what the sabotagists gave us a feedback during the beta tests. And I know that since the game had 2 beta tests, there will probably be no reversing the damage that has already been done, but I still have some copium left to inhale, so I will try to keep up the work for the betterment of the game, since the recent changes to it have me worried and not too happy about the direction that the devs are taking it. It's just pretty apparent that it has a identity crisis on what it's trying to be, and the game isn't even announced yet. but let's stay positive and do what we can for the betterment of the game. And if you wanna support me, then sub, like, share, all of that stuff, and I will hopefully see you next time. Take care.